Hello, can you guys hear me? Alright, let me just double check, doing sound checks. Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in today. For those of you who don't know, my name is Ruan Kutsia, founder and creator of Feather Coaching, who is presenting the letter. Alright, I'm just going to do my checks. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me? This is a voice test. Yes, loud and clear. Amazing. Hello, Sam. I'm so glad you are here, that you made it. I had some technical difficulties, and at least that got sorted out. Um, so let me just check if one last check. Okay, that is perfect. All right. So today we are going to dive into the borderline. So if you guys have your pens and paper ready, we are going to start very, very shortly. I just want to get all my things sorted out so we can have a lovely session. And right. I just need to sort out this camera. Hopefully everything stays on. It has to. Alright, there we go. Let me just check if everything is still online. Perfect. Sam, can you just drop me a thumbs up if you can hear me well, see me well, and all that lovely jazz? Right. Cool beans. All right. So for all those joining in or joining the replay later, welcome to another session of the letter. Today we are exploring the borderlines. We are going to go on a journey to make a full circle around where you are, to what limit you have set for yourselves, where those borders lay. So just before we dive too deep into it, thank you, Sam, for the thumbs up. Border means the amount allowed beyond what is absolutely necessary. So when it comes to borderline, so just what is the barrier that you've placed that you will, like, if you have to cross, you, that's like the furthest that you will go beyond that. Like when it comes to what are you willing to do on a daily basis. So we have borders to what is acceptable to us and what isn't. So today is all about exploring whatever comes to the surface, anything to do with the borderline. So it is different for every single one of us. So do not judge if your experience, your information coming through is completely different than what I've mentioned here now, it's absolutely 100% right and normal. What comes to the surface for you is exactly what is necessary for you during this time. So we can push through these borders at any time when we choose to expand our horizon. But the question is, will we stay true to who we are if we do pass through these borders? Because these borders are up there for a place. We've placed them there for a reason. So we are all in this growth period of our life, and if we travel too far too soon, we miss crucial growth opportunities that is needed for our future perseverance. If we just move through without considering a plan of action, we will stretch ourselves so thin, and we will not have the needed necessary strength to see it through till the other side. So for today's session, we'll explore throughout this letter where we encounter borders. Borders are not solely confined to the external world. We also encounter internal borders within ourselves as well, psychological, emotional, and intellectual boundaries that shapes our thoughts and action. These internal borders are often shaped by our upbringing, cultural influence, and also personal experiences as well. They can limit our perspective, confine our beliefs, and prevent us from exploring new possibilities. So, whatever comes to the surface is exactly what needs to come up to the surface for you this for this week's session. Just remember to address yourself within the duration of this session, and always strive to write one more sentence, one more paragraph, or even if you're feeling bold, just one more page. So, when I came up with the letter, um, I started writing a whole bunch of letters as well for the sequencing of each week. And this is I'm about to just read a bit for you from the original intended intention actually for this the borderline. So it goes as follows. For us to be able to move forward in life and with anything that we do, we need to distinguish where the borderlines are. And we can only do that by first experiencing the set of the we must first experience the experience, then set the boundaries for that perspective. No one can set these borderlines for us, only we can do that. I could be a catalyst to expose certain items to come to the forefront, but at the end of the day, we, you and I, have to take the responsibility to make up our own minds for where we want to place our boundaries. So boundaries are a blessing in disguise, actually. Do you remember a time throughout your life when you were here and had a clear set of boundaries which was tested upon? What did you do? Did you cross that border to expand your horizons, maybe to expand, or did you contract and respected those boundaries that you created based on past experiences? There's no right or wrong answer for these questions, but isn't it funny how we tend to know not to do something, but yet we find ourselves doing it anyway? No matter how hard we work to set solid boundaries, we still venture out. Just to know, welcome to the order of expansiveness of the universe. This is what we do innately, it just happens. The silver lining to this is that we have free will to express in what ways we want to expand and which direction. Do you want chaos or do you want splendor within your own definition? Better yet, your legacy, will it be a product of chaos or will it be a sight to behold? That is our choice. What will it be? All right, so get your pen and papers ready. We are about to go start our journey to dive in and find our borders and see what comes to the surface. So for today, the first cues that we are going to use, that I would like you guys to start your letter with, is I have to identify my, if I have to identify my comfort zone, it will be, and whatever comes what comes after that. I do have a middle section and an ending for you guys. Um, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the session, and I will see you on the other side. Enjoy the writing. Remember to address yourself throughout this session. What are some things that Alright, a couple more minutes and then we will dive into the middle section. Alright, for the next sentence, part one, you can start it with I need to explore more of, to expand. Remember to address yourself. There's power behind your name. Alright, just a couple more minutes and then we will start closing up. You can start the next sentence with my borders protect. Just allow the rest to follow. All right, we are drawing close to the end. You can finish your sentence, your paragraph, your page, and then once you're ready, you can end it off with love always. Name directly. All right, amazing. And when you guys are ready, you guys can close it off. And if you feel guided to carry on journey and continue writing, please feel free to do so. Your session doesn't have to end here. You're more than welcome to carry on with it on your own time after the session is done. I'd like to hear in the comments, how did you find it? Did you discover your borderline? Did something completely different came to the surface than what you thought would come to the surface? So yeah, I'd just love to hear, um, how did you find it? Um, yeah, it was really fantastic for me. I found discovered some amazing things that, I need to work on, some borders that I've placed from a very young age that I never, cleared, and it's still there. Um, yeah, thank you, Sam. I'm glad you enjoyed this session, and yeah, looking forward to next week as well. keep a lookout in your um, emails for the next one. Sam says something completely different, but a big one. Yes. Yeah, same. Yeah. I discovered a couple of boundaries, and then, yeah, I took a detour, and then I was like, it made a circle. Um, so, yeah, the intention that was set really came through. So, yeah, we always start walking this way until something else, and we do a detour, and then we reach the other side of the boundaries that's there. And yeah, it's really, really amazing. Amazing. All right, but thank you so, so much for joining me today on this session of the letter. Looking forward to seeing you guys here next week, same time, same place. Um, yeah, it all makes sense at the end. It definitely does. And one thing about these letters, in the beginning when you write it, because there's a start, middle, and end, um, it's like a roller coaster. It's not a smooth ride. It's like here, then everywhere. But at the end of the day, you get a bigger picture. It's like, oh, this is what it actually means. And yeah, just wait a couple of months when you get back to this, then you'll find like, oh, but this is actually bigger than what I thought. So yeah, I really love these sessions, and yeah, thank you to every single one who and joined in. And if you're not part of our Facebook community, you can find us on the letter. The links will be in the description below. And also, if you know somebody that would benefit from these sessions, please send them over as well, as this is one of the most profound exercises that any one of us can do. And it's a gift from ourselves to ourselves. So, yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, live long and prosper. Take care. Bye for now.